Hello and welcome to a brand new video. As you can see, I am back on the farm. It's been about almost 10 days since I've been back to the farm. And as you can tell from behind me, it is pretty overgrown. The cats, however, were really well looked after by a neighbor. And they were very fat and happy when I got back. And it also looks like Sunny, the mommy cat, has moved in, so I now officially have 3 farm cats.
It's Girl Meets Farm.
I had a bit of a hard time leaving Lisbon and coming back to the farm. I'm not quite sure why, but I think it has something to do with comforts and conveniences and just knowing all the work that lies here at the farm for me to make it comfortable and habitable. And I think all the work from the last year and all the things that still have to be done has really gotten to me, and I desperately needed that comfort and convenience that Lisbon offered me in real homes with working kitchens, working bathrooms, safe water, which is a big thing for me. Of course, with having my water tested here just before I left to Lisbon and finding the results were really not good, really not safe at all. Obviously not for human consumption, but I had been doing my bathing in there, I'd been washing my dishes in this water for the last year. And now I know why we were all getting sick all the time. Last December, the big thing on my list was to get running water in the construction. And I didn't get it for Christmas. It was my big wish to get running water for Christmas. I think I got it that day or a few days after we finally got running water into the house, and I could wash my hands, flush the toilet, take a shower, which was the most incredible thing for me at the time. This year, my Christmas wish is not that much different. It is still to do with my water in the construction in the house, but this year it is all about making my water a lot safer for me to use. So what I've done is I've actually purchased 2 filtration systems, one being a full reverse osmosis kit that will go under my future kitchen sink, so that I will be able to do things like wash dishes, rinse fruits and vegetables in my hands and so forth using that water. Reverse osmosis plus a UV filter should get rid of 99% of the bacteria and other harmful chemicals or minerals that are in my water at present. But that does not solve my entire house water problem, so I've had to purchase a second system that will treat the whole house. Both of those systems have arrived, and I can only fit the kitchen one day when I have a kitchen sink installed, but what I can fit now will be the whole house system. I will be leaning on some support from friends to help me install that, but I do have this, so I'm hoping in the next video I will be able to show you the installation of that system, and hopefully for Christmas this year I will have clean water to at least wash my hands, my clothes and bathe in this year. Before I left for Lisbon, I managed to do a few tiny things on the house, one of which was to do a little bit more grouting. Yes, that's still not 100% completed. I think I have 1 square meter left of grouting to do. And then I also cut and positioned all of my stone trim that I'm going to be using between the tiles and the side walls, just to see what that will look like and to prepare that for when I can do more cement work. At the moment, although we've got beautiful blue skies, it's pretty cold out. I'm wearing a ton of jackets. We are going down to 0 degrees this coming weekend, and the nighttime temperatures have been averaging around 2 or 3 degrees, so it's cold. I also managed to buy a couple of things that made my life a little bit more comfortable on the farm. They may be tiny things, but they have made such a big difference to me. One was a bedside tables next to my bed. The second item was the wash basin for the kitchen, so I can wash dishes inside. And the third thing was to finally unpack that couch of mine. So evenings in front of the fire is certainly a lot more comfortable at the moment. When I got back to the farm, that trend continued, and I decided to buy myself a Christmas gift this year. This year, my Christmas gift to myself was a smart TV. I have not had a TV the entire time since I have been in Portugal. I've had TVs when I've stayed in Airbnbs, but I have not owned my own TV. Not that I watch TV, I watch things like Netflix Prime, etc, etc. But yeah, having a big TV and being able to watch things on a big screen has been absolutely amazing. I had a really good time with my family in South Africa, and I'm really glad that I went for that trip. Coming back to Lisbon was a little bit sad this time round. Hopefully I have some visits from family next year. Shiva has been struggling on and off with one of his hind legs and being able to put pressure on it. So whilst I was in Lisbon, I went to see a specialist neurologist vet. They proceeded to do an MRI scan on Shiva, and the prognosis is not fantastic. He has a degenerative spinal disease, and it affects his entire back, which means that unfortunately they will never be able to operate to try and alleviate the pressure between his vertebrae, which are currently pressing on each other. The good news is that I have caught it early, so with the help of things like CBD oil and acupuncture, we should be able to treat the symptoms a little bit better for maybe the next year or two if we're lucky, before he has to move to something a little bit more aggressive. But we will see. He has the best life, and he will continue to have the best life that I can possibly give him. Let me show you the last Airbnb that I stayed in Lisbon. I was so excited for that Airbnb. It was a great way to end off our stay in Lisbon. It was comfortable, it was warm, it was absolutely lovely with a huge garden for the dogs. Really had a great time staying on that side of Cascais. I had never stayed in Alcabideche before, and it was really nice to see another side of Cascais. I've rented this really cute Airbnb in Nos Cascais in Alcabideche, which I thought was a little bit closer to Estoril, but it is not. It is a really cute little place, especially if you're two people wanting to stay here. As you come in, there's a little bathroom. If I can find the lights. Okay, it makes a big noise, but there's a little bathroom with a shower, a toilet, of course a little sink. What more could you expect? It's really adorable. The space is not huge. It is a small space, but honestly I don't need anything more. It's like a little studio apartment if you wish. There is a kitchen. I love that the kitchen has an oven and a washing machine. I mean, I do enjoy dishwashers. I personally never use them in Airbnbs because I like to wash everything by hand, and I'm just one person, so running a whole dishwashing load seems like a bit of a waste for me. So I always prefer a washing machine over a dishwasher, just FYI. It's really nicely appointed, but I do love that there's an oven because not many places always give you these two things. Usually you will always find a cooktop, but not always a cooktop and an oven. So they've definitely gone with IKEA because I remember this specific kitchen when I was in IKEA. I do love that everything is hidden away, But this is super cute. There is a little dining table. This gets full sun, so I've just pulled the blind halfway down just so that the sun doesn't go in here full blast. There's actually a couch here, and this is the little living room space. TV, couch, dining area. Honestly, there is nothing more that one needs. The couch does fold down as well, so if you wanted to have like 2 people and have 4 people here, I think you could, or kids maybe perhaps. But I think this space is just big enough for 2 people. I certainly wouldn't do more than that in here actually. What I love and what I didn't know the space had is underfloor heating. So this will keep us really nice and comfy and cozy staying here. But at the moment, this beautiful sun is warming up the space so nicely. Yeah, I pulled the pillows off the couch because I've already put the dog sheet over everything so that things can stay clean. The bedroom has air conditioners as well as underfloor heating, which I'm really excited for. So we're gonna have a really nice, warm, comfortable stay. What I also love about the bedroom, and I've just opened the blind, is that it has this huge window that also looks over into the garden area. This is a window door. It works the way my window door is meant to work. And wouldn't this have been fantastic to have? Let me just show you how these are meant to work. So they open this way. Mom, I'm stuck. Do you want to come through? You want to go explore where that door goes? Okay. So it opens that way, or if you close it and then tilt it, it becomes a window. Unfortunately, my door does not work this way at all anymore. Excuse you, Shiva. But what I do love is all of this open air space. You can close the blind to get extra darkness in this room, which I love. And this is their cupboard. They've just put curtains inside, I guess, to save some space, potentially even some money, but that is a very clever idea. And not expensive at all to do that. I also noticed that they've done a French drain, and this goes all the way around the house. Now, I didn't expect this, so this was a huge bonus for me. I expected that we would have some outside area, but hey Shakti, we have all this area back here that runs all the way to the end there, and on the front we also have all the front area that runs all the way to the back there. And the reason for that is the owner is not here at the moment, so I have 2 very happy dogs at the moment because they have the full run of this garden. I ended off my last few days in Lisbon by going to look at the Christmas lights, which are always a huge spectacular experience when you go to Lisbon. I didn't capture all of it because there's honestly so much to see, but I want to end off this video by showing you some of the lights and some of the experiences you can have in Lisbon for Christmas. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And happy holidays, boas festas to everyone. It just goes on all the way.